Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. In this video we find ourselves strapped to some sort of majigger, and we can shake very violently.
Do you know who I am? I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole the light from my life. Because of you!
Forget it. Your body is strapped down tight.
Me? Why, I'm the man from whom you stole everything good. And now, after the sacrifice of our brothers, after 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother of dark.
I've always thought that the fact that you can move around kind of makes this scene a little less serious than it should be.
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites. Every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
I've been awake and I've been shaking violently this entire time.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother?
Again, in this version of the game you can actually tell that Liquid and Solid are twins.
Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss.
Oh, he's getting a call on his cellular phone.
It's me. Really? Then what? Those idiots!
Ocelot's hair is very similar to Snake's bandana,
Right,
where it just
Raven.
moves
I'll
for
be
no
right there.
reason.
They're not responding to our demands. We'll launch the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Same with
Something's
Sniper Wolf's hair, apparently.
Normally, the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're gonna launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Wanna stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
So, you prefer your wolves to my show, hmm?
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the Chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
That's an amazing sentence.
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
I hope one day at work I'm able to say the sentence,
How could he have
"Boss,
gotten in here?"
what about that ninja?"
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Your woman is still in this world.
Meryl.
Down!
There are just things that happen in this game that I don't understand. This is one of them.
Catch you later, handsome.
She was talking about me, Snake.
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them. Finally, just the two of us.
This has always been one of my favorite parts in the game.
How are you feeling?
I'm alright, how about you?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
Glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have a lot of faith in your skill, carrier boy?
I mean, he did kill Big Boss.
So, Metal Gear is armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel.
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
You took all my things, you should know this.
I did.
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Did they not search Snake's pockets? Is that what's going on here?
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead. Yet. Thanks to Wolf's whim. But it's up to you if you want her to stay that way.
He means that.
You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Solid Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine.
Once again, he's telling the truth. This is actually something that can happen.
Press the resist button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the surrender button to submit.
Don't do that, don't press that
When
button.
your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto-fire, or I'll know.
That line has always been one of the most
Come
iconic
on,
in the game
I
for
won't
me.
tell.
There
Why
are
don't
no
you just give
continues,
up?
my friend.
I'm going to run a high-voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you. Did you know that it was the French who first thought of using electrical shocks as a means of torture?
Hey, French films are all right, but I don't care about that crap.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared? Good. You should be. Okay, let's get started.
So this part is actually fairly important. If you... It's easy enough to regain your strength. Just keep pressing the A button, just keep mashing it. But if you surrender, Meryl will die, and you will get the bad ending of the game. I'll show that off in a bonus video at the end of the game, just to show what the bad ending is. But yeah, I think it's easy enough. And the funny thing is, right here, I'm using a controller that has the turbo, or the auto fire, as Ocelot says. I'm using it right now, and he's not detecting it at all, even though he says he'll know. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Maybe my turbo's broken, I don't know. I honestly never tried it with the turbo before, which is why I just did it there.
Well, that's enough for now, I think. You're the boss's brother, all right. Your brother. He's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a chopper? The Les Enfants Terribles project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
That was an interesting noise he made there. I love how long it takes him to notice the dead body in the room.
Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief. Whew, what a stench.
Snake, are you okay?
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They got her.
Damn.
Colonel.
Okay. I know. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to
Why do their
hide it?
mouths keep moving for ellipses? There's no
Sorry.
point. It doesn't make sense.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need to know basis. Is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2, or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation, and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So, you turned to Black Ops. Convenient.
Please, Snake, just stop them.
To serve your interests?
Because we're relying on you.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before, I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see,
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about.
The President has adopted a firm public stance vis-a-vis bioethics. We don't want the existence of the Genome Army to go public.
And that's the only reason?
Well, secretly, Big Boss is actually still alive on Mother
sorry.
Base, faulting sheep.
The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Poor man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out, too.
Drained?
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the Chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right. But he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the Chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn! Is there any way to prevent it?
It seems there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here.
We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also...
What? Meryl, right?
Yeah,
I'll save her.
thanks.